आपका स्वागत करती हूँ इस कार्यक्रम में जो है रोटरी क्लब जयपुर गुरुकुल का पॉडकास्ट। इंसान अपनी मूल प्रकृति यानी कि एक इंसान होने का जो सद्भाव और सेवा की प्रकृति होती है, दूसरों के काम आने की प्रकृति है, उसे कुछ देर के लिए तो जरूर भटक सकता है किसी आकर्षण में बंध कर, पर जैसे ही उसका मोह भंग होता है वो लौट आता है अपनी पूर्व स्थिति में। और यही चेतना है, और यही चेतना पॉडकास्ट है। हमारे पॉडकास्ट का नाम है चेतना। हम इस पॉडकास्ट में ऐसे गेस्ट लाने की कोशिश करते हैं जो गेस्ट आपकी चेतना को जागृत कर सकें, यानी कि आपकी जानकारी बढ़ाकर, आपकी अवेयरनेस बढ़ाकर, आपको चेतना के प्रति जागृत करके और आपको एक बेहतर इंसान बनाने में मदद कर सकें। वैसे आप ऑलरेडी एक बहुत ही अच्छे इंसान हैं। तो रोटरी क्लब जयपुर गुरुकुल के इस पॉडकास्ट चेतना में आज के हमारे गेस्ट हैं मिस्टर राजीव कुमार, जो एक कंप्यूटर साइंस इंजीनियर हैं, लेकिन उन्होंने अपनी सबसे पहली जॉब करी थी एक एनजीओ में। फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट वो कंप्यूटर पढ़ाते थे। उसके बाद उन्होंने केंद्रीय विद्यालय में एज अ कंप्यूटर साइंस टीचर अपनी जर्नी को कंटिन्यू किया, और फिर वो कैसे एक बहुत बड़े कंप्यूटर साइंस इंजीनियर बन गए, ये जो कहानी है ये हम उन्हीं की जुबानी सुनते हैं। तो सबसे पहले तो आपका बहुत बहुत स्वागत है हमारे इस पॉडकास्ट में।
थैंक यू सो मच मैम, एंड वेरी गुड मॉर्निंग टू एवरीवन।
अच्छा, अब सबसे पहले हमें आपकी जर्नी बताइए कि आपका सफ़र कैसे शुरू हुआ। आपने किस तरह से सबसे पहले एक एनजीओ, फिर केंद्रीय विद्यालय और फिर उसके बाद आईआईएम्स में आप गए, तो वो कैसे एक स्टेप बाय स्टेप कैसे चलता रहा?
ओके, एज एवरी अदर स्टूडेंट जो टिपिकली किसी गवर्नमेंट स्कूल से पढ़ के निकलता है, सो आई स्टडीड इन केंद्रीय विद्यालय माई सेल्फ।
अच्छा।
आई वॉन्टेड टू गो इनटू एन आईआईटी, बट अनफॉर्चुनेटली लाइक माई ब्रदर हु वेंट इनटू वन, आई वाज नॉट सो स्मार्ट, सो आई कुडंट क्रैक आईआईटी जेईई। तो आई डिसाइडेड कि ओके, कंप्यूटर्स इज़ अ वेरी गुड सब्जेक्ट। 2012 में व्हेन आई स्टार्टेड माई इंजीनियरिंग, कंप्यूटर्स वर इन बूम।
अच्छा।
तो समवन एडवाइज्ड मी कि ड्यू कंप्यूटर साइंस इंजीनियरिंग। सो दिस इज समथिंग दैट आई वुड ब्रिंग इन बैक हमारे पॉडकास्ट में कि व्हाई गाइडेंस ड्यूरिंग देयर स्कूल एजुकेशन इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। तो मुझे कभी पता नहीं था कि करना क्या है। जस्ट समवन एडवाइज्ड मी, मेरे पापा के कलीग, के जाइए आप कंप्यूटर साइंस इंजीनियरिंग कीजिए, और आई डिड दैट।
अच्छा।
सो व्हेन आई ग्रेजुएटेड I realized कि I cannot be a computer science engineer anymore, क्योंकि वो जो desk job वाला component है, that I really didn't like, sitting for long hours on a desk. So I am a national level badminton player.
Wow.
So I enjoyed playing. I was a very good swimmer during my school days. I still swim regularly whenever I can find the time. So I realized कि should I venture into a government job? So I started preparing for SSC CGL. So it's a national level competition. That time over 1 crore forms were filled for 8,000 posts in 2017. That is what I'm talking about. So that exam unfortunately got stuck in Supreme Court of India, क्योंकि कहीं पे the paper was leaked. And I have cleared the prelims and the mains, but the result was stuck.
अच्छा.
And I was left jobless क्योंकि there was no result. Although I have cleared these exams, but still it was decided by the honorable court that the paper would repeat itself.
अच्छा.
For some candidates जहाँ पे लीक हुआ, for some you have to wait. तो I had no option what to do with myself. तो I realized I was at home. I was although preparing but with no end to it. तो मैंने सोचा कि why shouldn't I start doing something and earn a little buck for myself. थोड़ा मोड़ा कुछ भी करके someone contacted me from an NGO कि you are a fresh computer science engineer. I have a batch of 30 underprivileged किड्स, जिन्हें कहीं रेगुलर कोचिंग में एडमिशन नहीं मिलेगा फीस वगैरह की वजह से, और वो जा भी नहीं पाएंगे. व्हाई डोंट यू कम टू माय एनजीओ कॉल्ड प्रेरणा एंड टीच हियर. इट वाज इन रूरल टाउन इन बारा कॉल्ड अंता. तो आई सेड ओके, आई विल डू दिस. वहां
पे गए, बारा में गए?
हाँ, नो, आई लिव्ड 20 किलोमीटर्स फ्रॉम देयर.
अच्छा.
सो ही टोल्ड मी के for your travel I will give you 3,000 rupees as a petrol cost. So I said okay, my bike's petrol is covered, I'll do it. And at that time my brother was working at a topmost level in a PSU. My father also worked in a PSU, and I was in this situation that I was earning 3,000 rupees. So I realized कि it's okay, somewhere down the line you have to get a start in life.
लेकिन ये बात जो आप कह रहे हो कि I realized it's okay, वो बहुत सारे जो लोग हैं वो इट्स ओके बोल नहीं पाते खुद से. मतलब वो सोचते हैं कि नहीं, मुझसे बहुत सारी एक्सपेक्टेशंस परिवार वालों को तो है ही, मुझे खुद को भी हैं. तब आपने कैसे अपनी उस सिचुएशन में आपने कैसे, क्या काम आया? वैल्यू सिस्टम काम आया, मम्मा की एडवाइस काम आई, क्या काम आया कि आपने उस जॉब के लिए 3,000 वाली जॉब के लिए आपने हाँ कहा?
सो माई फादर हैज़ ऑलवेज बीन वेरी सपोर्टिव कि आपको जो भी लाइफ में करना है आई विल सपोर्ट यू.
अच्छा.
सो गोइंग बैक टू माई स्कूल डेज आई टोल्ड हिम कि आई डोंट लाइक मैथमेटिक्स पापा. So he said, okay, you want to take commerce, you want to take arts. No, I said I will take mathematics, but I don't like it.
अच्छा.
You want me to go into an IIT, so I will take it. But I am not, my forte is not mathematics. So my forte was always communication. I was good at communicating.
अच्छा.
So my teachers, Hindi or English ke liked me very much, and maths ke teachers disliked me very much. So there was a love-hate, but my father stood with me. So he told me कि देखो अभी कहीं ना कहीं से start करना पड़ेगा. और I started very small as well, my father told me.
अच्छा.
तो he started from Jodhpur, did an ITI in early 80s. He did an ITI from Jodhpur, traveling all the way from a rural town of Bara.
अच्छा.
So he said कि see, if I can do it, you can do it. So start small. तो I started, my mother is only 8th pass. So वो कभी 8 से आगे स्कूल नहीं गई.
अच्छा.
तो she told me कि यार बच्चे गरीब हैं या नहीं हैं, आप अगर उन्हें माउस पकड़ना सिखा दोगे ना तो मैं मानूंगी कि आपने अच्छा स्टार्ट ले लिया.
वाह.
तो वहाँ से मुझे लगा कि, और मेरे फ्रेंड्स ने, मुझे कुछ फ्रेंड्स ने बोला भी कि यार आप ये क्या कर रहे हो, गिवन योर ब्रदर इज एन IITian वर्किंग इन अ वेरी नाइस जॉब, सेम गोज फॉर योर फादर. तो आई सेड कि यार छोटे मोटे एक्सपेंसेस जो मैं डेली कर रहा हूँ ना, शायद वो कवर भी ना हो पाए, बट ये होगा कि थोड़ा थोड़ा कॉन्फिडेंस जनरेट होगा. तो इसीलिए मैंने वो स्टार्ट कर दी. तो ऐसा सच कोई मैंने बहुत ज़्यादा उसको थॉट नहीं दिया. एंड आई थिंक कि जब आपके सामने लाइफ में कुछ ऐसी टफ सिचुएशन है तो आप एक चार्ट बनाइए.
अच्छा.
क्या, व्हाट, व्हाई एंड हाउ. सो व्हाट इज माय सिचुएशन, व्हाई एम आई इन दिस सिचुएशन राइट नाउ, एंड हाउ शुड आई प्रोसीड. तो आई ऑलवेज विल मेक अ चार्ट ऑफ व्हाट, व्हाई एंड हाउ इन लाइफ.
अच्छा, आप बनाते हैं मतलब? क्योंकि मैंने बहुत सारे लोगों को कहते हुए सुना है कि ऐसा करना चाहिए, लेकिन आपने किया है.
नो, आई डू इट. एंड जो मेरे जूनियर्स भी हैं, इवन IIM में, तो आई विल ऑलवेज एडवाइज देम कि यार इफ यू आर इन अ डिलेमा, मेक अ चार्ट, और फिर उसके अकॉर्डिंगली मेक अ इन्फॉर्म्ड डिसीजन. ऑलवेज, ऑब्वियसली, ऑलवेज टॉक टू योर पेरेंट्स, टॉक टू योर फ्रेंड्स. सो आई हैड अ चैट विद माय ब्रदर एंड ही वाज वेरी ओके विद इट. ही वाज लाइक, कोई शर्म नहीं है, कितनी सैलरी मिलती है या कहाँ काम करते हो, उससे कोई शर्म नहीं है, आप स्टार्ट करो. तो दिस इज व्हाई आई स्टार्टेड. इट वाज अ बैच ऑफ 30 students in that NGO. 4 were married females with kids. Achha. And the rest were boys, some were even men, so working men थे जो गवर्नमेंट जॉब के लिए राजस्थान में you have to clear RSCIT. It's a computer course.
अच्छा.
उसके बिना you cannot go into one. वो mandate है. तो उन्हें वो पास करना था, क्योंकि everyone down the line was thinking कि कहीं मैं प्रिपरेशन करके कहीं गवर्नमेंट जॉब में चला जाऊँ. तो eventually 27 of them passed the exam. 2 females got married and 1 got pregnant. तो वो फिर सिचुएशन थोड़ा सा ऐसा हो गया कि they dropped out in between. अच्छा. But the rest who attended, and I took that job very seriously. हाँ,
क्योंकि फर्स्ट जॉब था, आपको सीरियसली लेना ही था. Yes. और आप इतने आप जब यंग होते हो, आप yes. अभी भी यंग ही हैं, मतलब यू लुकिंग लाइक अ 24-year-old guy. Yes. और जब आप यंग होते हो तो आप पैशन के साथ पूरा काम करते हो.
Yes, exactly. So I was 21 around at that time, and I took that job very seriously, and the students were very encouraging. So they will tell me कि ऐसा कंप्यूटर हमें किसी ने पढ़ाया नहीं. So I would literally tell them how to hold a mouse, what is a wheel in between, what is a right click and what is the left click, what is a desktop. So वहाँ से I started building them and took them to how to use formulas in MS Excel.
अच्छा.
And वहाँ से I realized कि my passion for communicating things is very strong, and I'm actually good at it. अगर I can teach a batch of 30 people I've never met in my life who come from different socio-economical backgrounds, तो maybe teaching should be something that I should be looking at.
अच्छा.
life में. But again I was never sure कि मैं क्या करूँ आगे.
अच्छा.
So down the line came an opportunity कि the local Kendra Vidyalaya was hiring teachers, contractual teachers.
Achha.
Every year they will do it. So someone advised me कि this is over now, the batch is over. So what will you do? So I said I will apply at Kendra Vidyalaya.
Achha.
Meanwhile my SSC exam was still stuck. So still I have no career options in front of me. And I was not interested in any other exam. So
Achha, you were not interested at all?
Yes. So my father persisted कि you do UPSC, but I told him कि I am not interested in UPSC. Papa, I will do this or will do something else. So then gave the interview, got selected in that Kendriya Vidyalaya, and then I started teaching at Kendriya Vidyalaya as a computer science teacher. So all the way from class 3rd to class 8th and senior classes when the teachers were absent. I was doing administrative work.
अच्छा.
Also I was doing any other activity that the principal would ask me to do.
एक wholesome experience हो गया स्कूल का.
So वहाँ पे I started learning how to make a budget for the school.
अच्छा.
How to make arrangements, how to operate MIS portals for a school of 500 students. How to teach students of class 8 because that is very different, of class 12 because that is very different, and class 3rd who are babies practically. So a very vivid experience, and the staff was very supportive. They loved के a young guy is into teaching and they wanted to promote me. तो जहाँ भी मौका मिला, they used to give me the chance, go on the stage. You go there, you go to the social science exhibition with the kids. And being young, you also guide them. कि how should they go about जब आप 12th pass करेंगे तब. तो KV has an excellent program जहाँ पे 12th pass students को they will call and they will ask a teacher to guide them. So what are the various streams that you should be looking into. So they also asked me कि you do this for us. So slowly that second job, so the first job gave me confidence and a sort of belonging I can do something in life. The second job gave me some money. So money was never the motivation, but it gave me respect. So I earned respect as a teacher. People started recognizing me कि he is a computer science teacher at Kendra Vidyalaya. Market में when people started recognizing me कि kids used to point at me कि he is our teacher, a computer science teacher. So I started loving that feeling of
why
being,
not?
Earning respect. And then in 2019 the SSC result also came out.
Okay.
So finally I got selected in SSC. I got
lot of patience you must have.
So more than patience, I thought कि जब situation life में control में नहीं हो तो you follow the advice Bruce Lee gave.
क्या?
So the BruceLee always will say, be water my friend. That was his key word. And a very famous world champion of motor racing, his name is Jorge Lorenzo. So he will always quote Bruce Lee's advice कि be water. So he's a 5-time world champion. So I am a very passionate guy about motorsports. So everything of 2 wheels and 4 wheels will excite me about racing and everything. I am very passionate. तो I followed that advice कि पानी की तरह जहाँ रास्ता मिले वहाँ पे बह जाओ. जब तक आपको कोई concrete जगह नहीं मिलता तो till you find your sea, you be like a stream, then you become a river, and eventually you will become a sea at the end of your stream. So I became a stream, small stream. So when SSC's result came out, I was still a teacher in Kendra Vidyalaya. So I realized कि यार I don't want to do a typical नौकरी.
अच्छा.
हाँ, I want something dynamic.
क्या बात है.
तो
इतनी सी उम्र में you were able to recognize your passion.
So it was
calling.
It was something in my heart. So my brother had a very dynamic job.
अच्छा.
So he used, जब भी वो छुट्टी पे आता था, he will tell me stories कि this is what I do. So he's a petroleum engineer.
अच्छा.
So he works on site. So 14 days he's home, 14 days he's on duty.
अच्छा.
This is how his work is like.
Okay.
And he's in a PSU. So he used to always tell me stories and I was very excited. कि यार ये तो dynamic भैया अपने काम करते हैं. I cannot be a very static person.
अच्छा.
And being someone who was into sports, used to play a lot outside. So I was never a very studious kind of a guy कि जो पूरा दिन बैठ के पढ़े. And my father always will ask. A very good thing about my father was when he'll come from office, he'll ask what you studied and he'll very clearly tell us, give me 70% both of you in your school. But other than that, you be involved in one sports each of you and be involved in extracurricular activities.
क्या बात है.
Beyond 70% I will never ask you क्या result रहा आपका. So it can be 79 and it can be 71, I will not care.
अच्छा.
I want you be developed as a person rather than be developing as a very meritorious student. So that was his view, and I क्योंकि since he was my father, so his wish were our command. So we followed it कि 70% we will do meritoriously. So rest will come to it. So he asked us कि you should have a very good handwriting. It is a very important factor when you are a school student, when your copies are getting checked. A wonderful handwriting is key. And he has very good handwriting as well. My father in Hindi. So in those days, Kendra Vidyalaya used to have calligraphy classes.
अच्छा,
हाँ, in SUPW there was a subject called SUPW.
ओके,
So वहाँ we were taught calligraphy. So he bought a very expensive calligraphy set for both of us. Asked us to use it. So they were basically fountain pens, and you learned cursive writing. So from there on, the writing thing started. So we'll always emphasize on these things.
अच्छा,
Have very good writing, be good in arts, express yourself. जब भी कोई poem recitation competition हो, you want to dance, you go to dance. You want to play, go out and play. Don't sit at home. I don't want you be sitting at home every day for very long hours. तो वहाँ से I think somehow it became inculcated in us कि we were very outgoing and we liked to do dynamic things in life. Me and my brother, both of them. So then I realized, so this thing is coming from that past of my childhood, where my father have always told us बाहर जाओ. मैं शाम को जब ऑफिस से घर आऊँ, I don't want my kids to sit at home and watch TV or be doing something else. I want you to take your racket or your bat or go to the swimming pool, the local swimming pool. So we were very fortunate that my father worked in an organization where all these facilities were there, present there. So वहाँ से it started. So when this SSC result came out, I also saw an ad in Rajasthan Patrika, and it says want to be a fellow at IIM Bangalore. There is this fellowship being run by IIM Bangalore and the Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship. 70 people will be selected across the country.
अच्छा,
Will be posted under the jurisdiction of a district magistrate in 5 states of India, and the work would be so and so. So it was I still have that picture in my mobile phone. So I realized कि यार this is very good. So I should be doing this. At least I should be applying for this, and I was very scared. IIM is something
We all
that we
look
all look forward to. So I was like, I could never do IIT. Maybe this is how I will get some more respect. I went into an IIM. So this was a very small motivation, but I also realized that if I go into an IIM rather than joining a typical job, government job, I will develop myself even
More.
further in life, and that education will take me farther than a settled job. So we had a lot of heated discussions in my family because
अच्छा,
cracking a national level exam, securing a good rank and a good position was something that they wished for, and I had achieved that. So for them it was time for me to settle.
हाँ,
They were like, and they opposed it with overwhelming majority. So my mom and my dad and even my brother said ki no, you shouldn't be going for this IIM thing. You do this job. We all want you to do it. बड़ी मुश्किल से आपने मेहनत करी है. So I used to actually stay in Jaipur. I used to stay in a very small room, go to libraries 9 hours every day. So that was the routine I followed. थोड़े टाइम के लिए for very short time of 6 months.
अच्छा,
जब मैंने कॉलेज ग्रेजुएट किया था बिफोर दिस NGO थिंग एंड केंद्र विद्यालय. तो दे वर लाइक कि अब जब फ्रूट्स मिल रहे हैं तो यू आर रिफ्यूजिंग इट. तो
कितनी मेहनत करी है.
हाँ, तो ये मत करो. बट आई समहाउ वाज कन्विंस्ड इन माय हेड कि यही करना है. अब आपको अच्छा लगे या ना लगे,
आपका कहा हुआ मैंने कर दिखाया.
हाँ,
अब
तो-
मुझे अपना पाथ जो है वो फॉलो करना है.
हाँ, तो दे सेड कि चलो इतना सोच क्या रहे हो, क्रैक दिस एंट्रेंस एग्जाम फर्स्ट ऑफ IIM. एंड इट वाज आल्सो IIM Bangalore. So the best known IIMs are Ahmedabad, Bangalore and Calcutta. They are known ABCs.
हाँ,
So everyone will want to go into an ABC IIM. So I said it's the most prestigious IIM. And Three Idiots was shot there. So the entire movie was shot there. So I was like, अरे अब तो जाना है. So I
जाना ही
started
जाना है.
preparing.
अच्छा,
So in my free periods at Kendra Vidyalaya, I will prepare for the exam.
अच्छा,
And the first step was writing an SOP. So I took help of my students. Yaar, how do you think I should write? You review my SOP. So the 12th class के बच्चे थे. I'll just casually ask them. I'll ask my friends. I contacted some seniors from my college. So my SOP got selected. Then there were...
SOP क्या होता है हमारे listeners को बताएं.
So SOP is a statement of purpose. So when you apply at an IIM or at a foreign university, if you wish to go abroad, you will write a statement of purpose.
अच्छा, अच्छा,
So it was a 800-word statement of purpose, and it should express why we should look even at your application in the first place. Before calling you for a entrance exam, they will look at your SOP. And more importantly, what I realized afterwards was they will ask questions from your SOP in the interview.
yeah.
So first round was an SOP. So if your application is shortlisted, then you're called for a written examination.
अच्छा,
If you clear the national level written examination, आपको interviews के लिए बुलाया जाएगा, जिससे पहले की एक writing ability test बोलते हैं उसको, WAT.
अच्छा,
तो आपको WAT clear करना पड़ेगा. GD भी होगा और फिर PI होगा. GD is group discussion and then PI is personal interview. So I got through all of that. और जब मेरा इंटरव्यू हुआ, so the professor told me who was taking my interview that Rajiv, the interview was very good. So I realized कि यार this is a very good chance that I can get selected. But मैंने घर पे जाके बोला नहीं, I waited.
अच्छा.
And in the meanwhile I cracked another government exam क्योंकि I kept giving exams कि वो sharp रहनी चाहिए skills.
हाँ.
अगर मैं एकदम से सब कुछ छोड़ दूंगा तो मेरी skills जो है वो मेरे हाथ से चली जाएंगी. So again coming back to, अगर आपने मेंटल एबिलिटी पढ़ी है फॉर गवर्नमेंट एग्जाम्स, इफ यू डोंट प्रैक्टिस इट विल गो अवे, देन यू विल हैव टू रीएक्वायर दैट स्किल.
अच्छा.
सो दिस इज अगेन व्हेन वी विल डिस्कस स्किलिंग एंड अपस्किलिंग, अप्लाइंग दो स्किल्स बार बार अपनी लाइफ में इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. देन इंग्लिश का जो मैंने पढ़ा था, करंट जीके दैट आई वाज अवेयर ऑफ, दैट हेल्प्ड मी क्रैक दैट IIM एग्जाम. सो द एग्जाम आई गेव वाज नॉट common aptitude test which you will give to enter into an IIM, since it was a dedicated fellowship. So it had a separate exam altogether.
Okay.
And the entire procedure was monitored and done by IIM Bangalore itself, the professors itself.
Okay.
So 2020 mein the result came out and I was selected.
Wow.
And when I received,
what was the feeling?
So I was ecstatic. More than being ecstatic, I was satisfied with myself.
Wow.
कि यार if I had in my head I had committed to the program before even getting selected. यार if I get selected I'll do it. And why can't I get selected in the first place? ठीक है, I have had other failures in life. I couldn't make it. That time it used to be IIT JEE and AIEEE. Now there is a means and an advanced thing. I couldn't crack both of them and I was disappointed in myself. यार I could have. I was just not very serious about it. I took it very casually. मैं आराम से करूँगा तो हो जाएगा. And later on in my life, I realized कि you can never pursue a goal casually. If you want to pursue something, कैजुअल वर्ड उसमें नहीं होगा. आपके वर्ड में यू विल, माई ब्रदर विल ऑलवेज टेल मी कि देयर शुडंट बी एनी प्लान बी फॉर यू इन लाइफ. यू ओनली हैव अ प्लान ए, बिकॉज इफ यू हैव अ प्लान बी you will go to plan B and if you have another plan C,
you'll not take both the plan A and plan B seriously.
हाँ, तो he will tell me जब भी वो बीच में IIT से आता था when I was preparing for IIT कि आज पढ़ाई करो भाई या कल पढ़ाई करो, एक टाइम लाइफ में ऐसा आएगा when you will take it very seriously. तो and he knew me, he is my elder brother कि ये बहुत कैजुअल है अभी एग्जाम्स को लेके, तो he will tell me कि चलो आज नहीं तो कल करना, आज नहीं तो कल करना. तो अगेन अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग, nobody in my family pressurized me to go into an IIT.
Okay.
Asked me even कि why you couldn't crack it. My father never asked. He just asked me, did you get selected? I said no. He was like, okay, we'll do something else. He never asked me. He never poked me. क्या किया? I in my head I never knew कि इतना ज़्यादा fees my father paid. How he was managing both of us, one being in a college and other boy being in a coaching, which is expensive, living in Kota, which is expensive, PGs, rent and everything. He later on told me it was very expensive. I had to take a loan for both of you.
अच्छा.
हाँ, but obviously he will never tell his boys के financially मैंने आपके लिए लोन लिया है, you should do it. He never. And all fathers are like this. I'm not just saying this is my father. So every parent is like this. So again, nobody pressurized me, nobody poked me, and even during my failures, my father never publicly or personally even shamed me कि यार आपसे ये क्यों नहीं हुआ, आपसे क्यों नहीं होता है, कुछ दिक्कत है क्या. Never asked such questions. He just said कि क्या ठीक है, अब ये तो हो गया. So I have this attitude कि whenever there is a problem, I will look for a solution immediately. I will try and understand the problem as much as I can, and immediately will start looking for a solution rather than
focusing on the
problem and being down in that drowning in that problem is the biggest thing you can do कि आप problem statement में ही drown हो जाओ अंदर. तो he would like कि ठीक है ना, अब अगला क्या करोगे वो देखो, ये तो हो गया. And he will always tell us कि I have a good job, but materialistically I don't have anything to give you boys. So I am not a landowner, I don't own a property or a business, so as soon as my job goes, you are both on your own. So this is very clear with you. When we were both in college, he told us this very clearly. So again, my motivation in life was then first to earn financial independence. So I will categorize this. The first goal was to be financially independent in life, earning money that will support you. The second goal then was to earn respect in life.
क्या बात.
So financial independence came from that Kendriya Vidyalaya job. I always tell people कि first job is never to earn money. Your first job is only to give you an experience of how corporate or any other job will look like. Your second and third and fourth jobs, whatever jobs you do, they will give you money. First, don't do your first job for any sort of money. प्रलोभन में आके कि यार ये कम दे रहा है,
निर्णय ना लें.
हाँ नहीं, जो ठीक लगे वो करें. And this is how then I entered IIM Bangalore.
And how was the experience there?
So the experience was fantastic. So when I entered the gate, I realized जब तक I was very casual about it again. When I entered the gate, I realized कि this is very serious. We sit in a very prestigious room where best minds in this country have sat before us. A name plaque is there before you, Rajiv Kumar, and the professor can see that name plaque, and only 70 people across the country have the opportunity to sit in that room and have that name plaque
Oh my God.
pasted.
What a feeling it must have been.
So it was so I realized कि अरे ठीक है, I got admitted, but the actual journey is now. Getting selected was a part of it. Now going through the experience, and it's a 2-year-long fellowship. So the program was such that you will come to an IIM, you will stay there for n number of days, and you will go to your district of immersion. In the district, you will do administrative work as per the directions of the Honorable District Magistrate or whoever officer was your nodal. So you will act as per his directions. You will make reports, you will write papers, you will come back to IIM. You will deliberate on those things. You will be guided. In between, you were also guided, obviously, via Zoom and calls and everything else. So this is how the process went. So IIM was very clear, like the certificate course that they were giving us, it's called Public Policy and Management.
Acha.
So they were very clear that this cannot happen in a college. You have to go on the ground.
Acha.
You have to run. जाइए schools में जाइए, गवर्नमेंट इंस्टीट्यूशंस में जाइए, देखिए चीज़ें कैसे काम करती है, देन कम बैक टू अस एंड टेल अस क्या आपने फेस किया एंड रिकॉर्ड एवरीथिंग. सो कीप अ रिकॉर्ड ऑफ एवरीथिंग, राइट एवरीथिंग ऑन पेपर. सो एवरी मंथ वी हैड टू create a 5,000 word essay.
Acha.
And that should be based on your own primary or secondary research or sources. Yes. So my first was on the city of Kota and how it transformed from an industrial city into an educational city.
So you went to Kota?
Yes, so my district of immersion was Kota. I was assigned, the district magistrate at that time was just transferred. So the ADM of the city, I was attached to his office. And I was asked to look into the ecosystem, specifically the skill development ecosystem at large, and understand it for the first 5 to 6 months.
Okay.
So my first paper was on that, how the economy of the city transformed it. So very few people know that Kota was once called the second Kanpur of India due to its industrial prowess. बहुत सारी अच्छी factories थी, JK Food was one of them. And all of a sudden the market went down, textiles और बाकी manufacturing का, and a prominent guy rose from that meltdown and his name was Mr. V.K. Bansal. And he then established Bansal coaching classes which went on to redefine an entire city at large.
So that was part of your research.
Yes. So
and we come back to your IIM Bangalore का experience और उसके बाद क्या हुआ?
So now my experience at IIM Bangalore was good. So I graduated in 2022 with a certificate in public policy and management. I was also given the academic award of excellence. क्या बात है? And I had never realized that I could win a shield at IIM Bangalore.
Wow.
So I was very surprised. I was also very humbled that I can do this. And the best thing IIM gave me was not just education; it gave me immense confidence. And from then on, I realized that I can do anything in life if I wished doing. So then after that, I was actually posted in Jodhpur. It's called National Skill Training Institute.
Okay.
And my job was to look for further opportunities for the students.
Achha.
So did that. The next stint was as a program manager in a very reputed edtech organization. So worked on an edtech project, looked after an edtech product. again did that and then realized that I should again venture into administrative side of things.
अच्छा.
And how policies are being made and roll out if I can. So subsequently I've landed into this role that I am currently in, which is at National Skill Development Corporation.
National Skill Development Corporation. And tell us about your current role.
So my current role is I am in charge for the state of Rajasthan. So सरकार की जितनी भी योजनाएं होंगी जो सेंट्रल लेवल से NSDC के पास आती हैं, कौशल विकास और उद्यमशीलता मंत्रालय से, उनके रोल आउट को देखना, उनके ऑपरेशंस को देखना, ये देखना कि जब हम किसी व्यक्ति को भी ट्रेन कर रहे हैं तो उसमें क्वालिटी अच्छी हो और क्वालिटी के साथ साथ हमारी रीच जो लोगों तक पहुंचनी चाहिए वो रीच वहां तक पहुंचे, ये देखना कि कहीं पे डिफ़िकल्टीज हैं क्या, जो अलग अलग सिस्टम्स हैं उनके साथ कम्युनिकेशन एस्टेब्लिश करना, और मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट है लोगों को भी चेतना देना कि स्किलिंग एंड अपस्किलिंग इज इम्पॉर्टेंट.
Right.
So and that's how I connected with various universities in Jaipur. And eventually I think this is how I've landed here at this podcast
चेतना.
Yes.
क्योंकि आप चेतना देते हैं लोगों को.
I think so, yes.
yes, certainly. एंड आई वुड लाइक टू नो कि इतना जो लंबा एक्सपीरियंस रहा, बहुत सारे लोगों के साथ काम करना, डिफरेंट लेवल्स पे रिसर्च करना, जगह जगह जाना और वो एक्सपीरियंस गेन करना, व्हाट डू यू थिंक कि बेसिक प्रॉब्लम्स क्या है? मेरा पहला क्वेश्चन है कि बेसिक प्रॉब्लम्स क्या हैं लोगों की, क्या चेंजेस लाने हैं? और दूसरी चीज़ कि एज अ पर्सन हमारे जितने भी लिसनर्स आपको सुन रहे हैं बहुत मोटिवेटेड फील कर रहे होंगे, आई एम वेरी श्योर बहुत इंस्पायर्ड फील कर रहे होंगे. व्हाट आर 2-3 थिंग्स दे शुड फॉलो इन देयर लाइफ टू बिकम एज सक्सेसफुल और एज मोटिवेटेड और एज रिस्पेक्टेड एज यू आर?
So I will be saying this from my own experience. So anyone who's listening to me, I wish them more success than I've ever had in life. So first thing is focusing obviously on the solution in life and never on the problem statement that I've expressed before. Second is not restricting yourself to a geographical location. So हमारे यहाँ पे एक issue क्या है कि हम लोग ना बाहर नहीं जाना चाहते हैं. हम कहते हैं कि सर हमें छोटी नौकरी मिलेगी तो हम हमारा शहर नहीं छोड़ेंगे, इतना तो सर हमें ना यहीं मिल जाएगा. And I'll talk to some of the students कि ठीक है आप वहाँ उदयपुर चले जाइए ना जयपुर से, कि नहीं सर इतना तो जयपुर में ही मुझे मिल जाएगा, तो मैं उदयपुर में कैसे मैनेज करूँगा, सर रेंट भी देना है, खाना भी खाना है. And I agree with all of those things. But then I'm like, then how will you gain an experience? If you sit at home and you never venture out of your comfort zone, आप एक्सपीरियंस कैसे गेन करोगे? और अगर आप एक्सपीरियंस नहीं गेन करोगे तो हाउ विल यू गेट नोटिस्ड? टू बी नोटिस्ड, टू बी हर्ड और टू बी इन अ पॉडकास्ट लाइक योर्स, you have to have certain experiences in life, and then when you have experiences in life, then you have stories to tell.
Right.
तो then I will always ask कि आप अपने आप को restrict मत कीजिए. दूसरा, आप ना बहुत ज़्यादा गवर्नमेंट जॉब्स पे फोकस मत करिए प्लीज़. ये डिलेमा मत रखिए कि हमें अगर नौकरी है रिस्पेक्टेबल है तो दैट्स ओनली अ सरकारी नौकरी. सो हमारे स्पेशली नॉर्थ में ये बहुत ज़्यादा है कि बड़ी रिस्पेक्ट कमानी है तो यू बी अ गवर्नमेंट ऑफिसर.
बिल्कुल ये है
प्रिवेलेंट है. और काफ़ी लोगों को बोलेंगे भी, इफ यू आर इवन इन अ वेरी गुड MNC बट इफ यू हैव अ फ्रेंड हु इज अ गवर्नमेंट ऑफिसर तो यू विल रियलाइज दैट. एंड आई वुड लाइक पीपल टू ब्रेक दिस शैकल. एवरी जॉब इन इट्स ओन लेवल इज वेरी रिस्पेक्टेबल, कोई छोटा या बड़ा. और आई एम नॉट जस्ट सेइंग दिस, आई हैव डन दिस. So I have done a very small job as well. I have done a contractual job role. I have been a fellow and subsequently I am here. तो माइग्रेशन से मत डरिए. आई वेंट टू बैंगलोर फ्रॉम अ स्मॉल टाउन इन राजस्थान. आई डिड माई एजुकेशन देयर. आई लिव्ड इन बीकानेर फॉर माई BTech 4 साल के लिए. आई डिड दैट. अभी आई एम लिविंग इन जयपुर एज माई जॉब इज इन जयपुर. इफ समडे माई जॉब इज इन मेघालय, आई विल वेरी हैप्पीली गो टू मेघालय. सो आई विल नॉट रिस्ट्रिक्ट कि राजीव कुमार will only sit in Rajasthan in Jaipur because he is so and so. If life takes me there and it's very exciting to go to Meghalaya, why not? So
आप एक ऐसे गेस्ट हैं इस पॉडकास्ट चेतना में जो सबसे यंग हैं आज तक के जितने भी गेस्ट आए हैं उनमें सबसे यंग आप हैं.
ओके
पहली चीज़। और दूसरी चीज़, आपने जो भी लेसन्स हमें दिए हैं वो बहुत ही कमाल के हैं, और क्योंकि हमारे पॉडकास्ट का जो समय है वो थोड़ा सा कम है, और आपकी जो कहानी है, आई वुड से एक्सपीरियंसेस हैं, जो लर्निंग्स हैं और जो आपकी लाइफ से सीखा जा सकता है वो बहुत ज़्यादा है। तो हम बस अब इसको समराइज करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं, बिकॉज अदरवाइज ये पॉडकास्ट चलता रहेगा एंड आई एम लविंग इट। मुझे बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है आपको सुनना, एंड आई एम वेरी श्योर हमारे लिसनर्स को भी बहुत अच्छा लग रहा होगा। लेकिन हमें राजीव जी से बात करके बहुत सारी बातें पता चली। सबसे पहली कि कोई भी काम छोटा नहीं होता, आपको अपनी कॉलिंग को पहचानना बहुत ज़रूरी होता है। एंड बी वाटर, मतलब फ्लो के साथ बहिए, जहाँ पे भी जिस तरह जैसे ढल सकते हैं ढल जाइए, पानी की तरह रास्ता बना लीजिए जैसे पानी बनाता है। इसके अलावा एक्स्ट्रा करिकुलर एक्टिविटीज़ बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट बनती हैं। आप किताबी कीड़ा मत बनिए, किताबें बहुत ज़रूरी हैं, उनकी इम्पोर्टेंस कम नहीं है, लेकिन साथ ही जो ज़िंदगी आपको एक्सपीरियंस दे रही है हर शाम को, जब आप बाहर जाते हैं, जब आप खेलते हैं, जब आप में स्पोर्ट्समैन स्पिरिट आती है, जब आप में एक गेम को हारने का भी जज्बा उसी तरीके से आता है जैसे जीतने का उत्साह आता है। तो ये सारी चीज़ें और छोटी छोटी चीज़ों से एक्सप्रेस करना अपने आप को, या स्किल्स अपनी शार्प करते रहना, या फिर किसी भी चीज़ को दुनिया में लाइफ में कैजुअली नहीं लेना, कभी भी प्लान बी और सी पर डिपेंडेंट नहीं होना, ये सारी बातें हमें बताई राजीव ने। और ये जो लास्ट बात बोली आपने, ये भी बहुत ही खूबसूरत थी राजीव, जो आपने कहा कि मैं कहीं पर भी जाने को तैयार हूँ। आप अपनी ज्योग्राफिकल लोकेशन से अपने आप को रिस्ट्रिक्टेड मत रखिए, क्योंकि मुझे ऐसा फील होता है कि मैं अपनी लाइफ में बहुत ज्योग्राफिकली रिस्ट्रिक्टेड हूँ। आई हैव नेवर गॉन आउट ऑफ जयपुर फॉर दैट मैटर, एंड नॉट फॉर मोर देन 5 days, इवन इफ फॉर वेकेशंस. So I would say that it is such a learning experience. You are establishing yourself again in a country or in a city or in a town, and आपको दुनिया भर की वो प्रॉब्लम्स आती हैं और आप उनसे सीख कर जूझ कर आप निखरते हैं. सो थैंक यू सो मच हमारे इस पॉडकास्ट में आने के लिए. कोई मैसेज अगर आप लिसनर्स को जाते जाते देना चाहें तो.
सो अगेन थैंक यू सो मच फॉर हैविंग मी. वेरी स्मॉल मैसेज आई विल गिव everyone who's listening is there is a very beautiful song by Robbie Williams and it's called My Way.
Wow.
And it's just not a song. So if you look at his live performance, the way he presents himself on stage, the way he connects with his audience, and the way he sings a song which is not his own. The song is originally by Frank Sinatra. It's a very classical song and he sang it his own way. Ironically, the name is My Way. So whatever you do in your life, do it your way. There is no mold or no fixed structure. I did it my way, my brother did it his own way. So even don't try to follow me. I'm not trying to be very inspirational here. Do it your way, whatever suits you, whatever is good for you, and obviously always look out for beautiful advices in life. When you get a beautiful advice, you listen to it. So be a very keen and a very good listener, and again you listen to that song and then you do it your own way in life. That's the only thing I will leave with.
वाह, अपना रास्ता खोजिए. अपना जो रास्ता है, माय वे, जो आपको खोजना है वो बहुत ज़रूरी है. और तभी शायद हम लोग, जो हमारी कोशिश रहती है इस पॉडकास्ट में एक चेतना जागृत करने की, वो हम कर पाएंगे. थैंक यू सो मच राजीव जी हमारे इस पॉडकास्ट में आने के लिए. और इस पॉडकास्ट में आपसे फिर मुलाकात होगी एक ऐसे ही बहुत ही इंस्पिरेशनल, मोटिवेशनल और एक्सपीरियंस्ड गेस्ट के साथ. तब तक के लिए मुझे दीजिए इजाज़त. नमस्कार.